trilogy. Let's go. Why are we starting with Ace Attorney Apollo Justice? It's because I've already watched it's called Pheonix Wright trilogy, the first 3 games, so I kind of know what's going on there. The cases, the big plot twists and everything, so I feel like it's not that fun if I were just to play it, and like, I wouldn't be surprised, you know? I want to be surprised, I want to be able to solve the cases, so I'm ready to do that with the Apollo Justice one. Now, I've actually only watched the first case, but it's been so yeah, I have a little spoilers on what happens in the first case, but I don't remember everything, and after that, I don't know anything, so I am super excited to play this. And once again, I love detective mystery games, so right up my alley. Let's get right into it. Okay, let me see if I can maybe chest softer. Okay, language, yeah. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh, okay, you know what? This time I'll actually let the game explain to me because I think they explain it. Also, my voice, I got sick and I lost my voice for like 3 weeks. It's just coming back, so I'm gonna try my best to like keep it at a good volume. But we will see. Okay, game selection in. That looks so cool! What? Hold up. Oh, what is this? Some music, switch games. Oh my god, is this game with like Athena as the main character? I've never seen that, that's so cool. Wait, what is this? Oh my, wait, so like there's 3 sets of like games, right? Okay, yeah, that's what it's Oh, contains spoilers? Okay. Let's go back, I don't want to spoil myself. Okay, well let's start with the first one first. Apollo Justice episode. Oh my god. But let's do a new game because it is a new game. How do I full screen this? Wait, I'll figure that out. Episode 1, Turnabout Trump. Ooh, there's a painter, okay. Yes, he's Picassoing. Ooh. How epic. Spider webs. Okay, they're playing like poker or blackjack. Nah, not blackjack. Some kind of game. I think it's poker. Showdown time. Oh. Lose. What? Oh no. Eek! Oh, not the murder. How dramatic. Oh my god. Oh, it's colored now. I seem to be in a bit of trouble. Something like that. A bit of trouble, a lot of trouble, dead. Someone hit him. Hard. Me? Please, the cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that. What is going on? Yes, courtroom. April 20th. Okay, 9:37 a.m. District court. Defendant lobby number 3. Hold up. Let me just see if I can full screen this. Like, okay, guys, I actually recorded the first, next 16 minutes already, but I realized that my window wasn't correct, so I had to redo this. But let's go. Panicked, palms sweaty. I can admit it. I'm nervous. Apollo. Good morning. Who is this fine-looking gentleman? Good morning, sir. Okay, Kristoff! You look tense, Justice. Wound up tight. Wound up, sir? No, I'm loose. I'm fine. That screeching noise. Is that your voice? I suppose it's to be expected. Your first trial. And our first trial, and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh? The fun's already. I'm fine. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my core to steel voice workout. I'm fine. Core to steel voice workout? What is that? That explains it. I can detect a certain rasping quality to your speech. I overdid it again. I was actually coughing there. Oh my god, I love this head shake. When you enter, as you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. Oh? I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift. Drift gotten, sir. I'm all over that drift. As it happens, I dined in with him the night of the murder. Oh? We can't let this case fall through. Yes, I'm fine, sir. You didn't even ask about that, though. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. Oh, you know, Justice Amalo could be. I mean, he's a fine guy, I guess. Gulp. I'll be preparing our case. You may want to introduce yourself to the client. All right, who is our client? My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Woo, let's go, Apollo. Not that I'm worried or anything. The defendant had been accused of murder. Damn, that's heavy. First case. My boss wants him to help him out, and of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Excuse me, not him. No way. Pheonix? What? ... Whoa. ... Why does he look like a hobo? What is this unshaven, unkept beard? This beanie, what is going on? Good morning. What is that? ... Oh my god, not the coffee. Morning. It's all up to you today. First trial, nervous, meeting him. Cardiac arrest. Don't die before the case already. ... I think I'm supposed to say something. Help? So, you're fine! I'm fine! No, what did Kristoff just say? Mr. Fine, is it? I did remember you having an odd name. Well, yeah. But not that. Well, we're off to a great start. Are you sure you're okay? Okay, I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin is a top-notch defense attorney, and he's your friend. So why? Not the smirk. You'll see. Okay, Pheonix. You can do it. Be confident. I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean, it's time. Shall we? Oh, okay, Pheonix. Look at him, so confident and everything. Yes, sir. Let's go. Okay, I need to focus. First trial. Here comes justice. Pun intended. April 20th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. What's going on in courtroom number 1? Why can't we be there? The court is now in session. Oh, Pain? He says, when did he get hair? I thought, is this a wig or something? I swear he lost his hair or something. Okay, that's a new interesting style. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is, fine. I mean ready, Your Honor. Oh, am I going blank? Don't panic. Too late. Your name was Mr. Justice, and this is your first trial. Yes, Your Honor, but I'm fine, really. Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Cough. Why did I just talk like that, like a French accent? What? Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, the defense attorney must always see to his client's wishes, and my client specifically required Mr. Justice. wants justice! Yes, he does. But to entrust this case to this greenhorn, why? I do not exaggerate when I say you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin. Damn, he's the best defense attorney in town. Yo, what happened? Pheonix, why'd you quit? Okay, so Gavin's got trial experience. Fine, but does he have cords of steel? Exactly. He ain't got cords of steel. Well, then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom. Hey, yo, Pheonix, why he's on him on the other side of the podium? This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I am sorry we had to meet again under these circumstances. Dude, I am going into that British accent for no reason. I'm figuring out these voices, so we're gonna stick with that. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Let's put the past behind us, shall we? Nise is merely Pheonix Wright, piano player. What? He does not look like a piano. Is that why he's wearing these rough ass clothes right now? Mr. Wright, how could this have happened? That's what I'm saying. God damn, I hate this cough. I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges, Mr. Payne.
I think I saw you enter this room, a fresh attorney. And now I'll see you leave in chains.
Okay, Payne. Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see. Right. Super subtle.
The crime occurred at the Borscht Bowl Club, a Russian restaurant. The defendant, Pheonix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, BAM! On the head, smack! Killed him, we'll call.
A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, you say he was?
The pianist for the club, it seems.
Pheonix Wright, a pianist?
This is the weapon that took the victim's life, a bottle of grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice.
The court accepts this deadly bottle as evidence. Oh, okay, I got a picture in an envelope. Deadly bottle added to court record. Something to note, Justice. All evidence is filed in the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently. The court record, right! I've heard of that! Use E to look at the evidence so far. Don't mind if I do? Ooh, attorney's badge.
How long did I yearn for one of these? Just putting it on makes me feel ready.
Ooh, I can explore it, huh? Let's go. No clues here. Hey, what is this? 1999-60. There's a number inscribed on the back of this badge. Many numbers like this, but this one is mine. Proof that I'm an attorney. Okay, let's go. To tell the truth, I gotta have a feeling inside just looking at it. Me too. Happy for you. Alright. Well, it looks like I've explored that, so what can zoom in? I guess I can zoom in. Smith's autopsy report. Time of death was... God, I'm so annoyed. I can't stop coughing. It was on 2 a.m. April 17th. Death caused by a single blow to the forehead. Victim name, Shady Smith. Age, question mark. Yeah, he's definitely shady, alright. Male. Estimated time of death, April 18th. Between 1:45 a.m. and 2:15 a.m. That's late. Cause of death, cerebral hemorrhaging results to the blunt trauma to the forehead, okay. I put a 1. Does that mean there's gonna be more? The sub-basement at the Borscht Bowl Club. Okay, we see that bottle, the playing cards. Where's the blood? Is it covered by the hat? Deadly bottle. Grape juice bottle used as the murder weapon. Bears the defendant Mr. Wright's prints. Okay, where his prints at? Let's see. No clues here. Grape juice. How long has it been since I drank grape juice? Apparently, it's Mr. Wright's favorite drink. I wonder how well it goes with borscht. Me too. The bottle is completely empty. Okay, can we open it? No clues here. Okay. So I can't zoom in. Oh, I can. Does that help with anything though? Nothing at the moment, perhaps. Ooh, Christoph Gavin, age 32, boss at Gavin Law Office's first-rate defense attorney and my trusted mentor. Let's go. Pheonix Wright. Pheonix at Borschtall Club, formerly Ace defense attorney of some renown. You know what? He quit. Shady Smith, the victim in this case, a traveler, only recently back in country. Why? Winston Payne, prosecuting attorney for all his career until he lacks a certain presence. Tell us about 61. Damn, Payne. I'm confident in your ability to handle this. Right, just use E. Sounds like it's time for some hands-on action. So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant. But just who was this, Shady Smith fellow?
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor. A traveler? According to his passport, he had been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear.
Aren't you supposed to know this? Aren't you his, attorney?
And he had some sort of connection with the defendant. That too isn't clear at present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at the Borschtall Club the night of the crime.
Then what's the motive?
If they only had just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted
The defense piano playing. Yeah, he said his piano playing was bad.
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skill.
Oh, okay, Payne. He's still salty.
At least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean. As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of the crime.
Wait a second, so it is poker.
Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself!
Oh, how dare you gamble?
Indeed, it appears a defendant has fallen to the bait of become the basest sort of criminal.
Damn, Pheonix, right? Now you gamble.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim. Yet, it was only that, a game, in the purest sense, a competition, Your Honor. A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passion. Okay, poet Christoph.
Only the cards that fast blue flames and know its final outcome.
That's what I.
And come again. Cards on the table had blue backs, Your Honor.
Oh. Isn't this photograph black and white? And you can't see the colors here and here. You can't tell it's blue. Did he already did the evidence already? How does he know it's blue? Hey, was he at the scene of the crime? What's going on, sir? What's going on? Kind of sus, huh?
I believe the defense was waxing poetic in an attempt to mystify this person.
Someone explain to me how Christoph knows that this is blue.
And impress women.
There's no woman here, though.
That will be our first order of business here, then. To find out more about this fatal game of cards.
After that, Pheonix smirking. Yeah, because he knows, huh? He knows some things up.
Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime.
My pleasure.
This is it! My first trial! Here goes nothing!
Ooh. Let's go. Oh. Is there supposed to be an explanation of how this works? Hold up. Wait, no. How do I need a press previous page. Okay, so to press on I press Q. Court records E, histories T, present is R, count Z. So to press it is to Q, and to present it's R, right? Is that? gonna go back. Whatever. My real job is to take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. Okay, so the room itself is an attraction, and then maybe the poker game is also an attraction. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy. Okay. A pianist who can't play piano.
Better than a defense attorney who can't defend.
Okay, Payne, he's clapping at Pheonix. What's going on? Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Right, Your Honor. First cross-examination. Oh, I thought that was a cross-examination. Don't blow it. Are you alright? You're sweating bullets. Bullets? Where? It's a figure of speech, Justice. Your voice sounds strained and raspy, too. My brain feels strained and raspy, sir. You watched me perform cross-examination many times. No, you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher? Oh, I absolutely need one. What to do? Should I ask Mr. Gavin for a refresher course in cross-examination? Yes. I'm sorry, especially this early in the game. Yes, teach me. I know nothing. Indeed. Your job, Justice, is to be mindful of the court record and the testimony. Look for inconsistencies in the testimony with what the court record tells you. When you found an inconsistency, that's when you present conflicting evidence of the court record, from the court record. But I didn't hear anything strange, all in the testimony just now. A good sign that you need to press the witness with Q for more information. Oh, press him? Don't let the fact that he's a remarkable man hold you back. Get more information! But isn't Mr. Wright my client? Well, think you can do it? Yes! Thank you, sir! I think I can do it! They can keep you better, or we're going to have a problem. Just remember, find any inconsistencies in any lines of the testimony and reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. Inconsistencies, lies. Pheonix Wright, right? What is he hiding? As if, excuse me, Pheonix Wright would never lie, and it's up to me to prove it. The defense may begin the cross-examination. Excuse me. Need competition. 5 bars? I thought you should have. I'm a pianist by trade, and yet I can hardly play at all. Press, because what's going on? Hold it! You can hardly play? Oh, I play sometimes, when customers demand it. So I play them one song, and that's usually all they want. Was that supposed to be a boast just now? The title of a pianist is a mask, a respectable face I wear for the world at large. Then why are you really at the Borscht Bowl Club? My real job is to take on interested customer over at the poker table. Why? Is that gambling? They pay you just to play poker? That would seem to be the case. I am a professional after all.
Ha! Do I detect pride in that statement? It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine. Okay, yeah, Payne.
Yes. Your imagination is a bit limited, Winston.
Phoenix, clap back! What?
I've played poker for 7 years in that little room. Oh my god, 7 years? You quit a defense being a lawyer to play poker for 7 years? And I've never lost once. Okay, Pheonix, are you cheating? What's going on? What? You see why the customers come now? Meet the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw, that is. I'm quite a draw. Okay, Pheonix. Wait, you never lost once? Not even one time! As I said, I am a professional. I've played poker for 7 years and not lost once. Is that even possible? The room where we play and the competition are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. When playing a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. Oh, I can go back. That's all it is, a game. And our customers are happy. Okay, 2 decks of cards. How many decks of cards are here? Is this 2 maybe? Like this is 1 and that's... I'm gonna ask more about those 2 decks of cards. 2 decks of cards? A simple measure to prevent cheating. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards. Really? There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor. Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor. Each one forming a complete deck. A crime scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. Now how does he know that? It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we use 2 types of cards in the club. Oh! 1 deck was red, the other was blue. Now how didn't he know it was red? Why does he know it was blue? What's going on? As I recall, in poker, you make 5-card hands. I can see how it would be easy to cheat. Yes, a game of hands. That's all it is, a game, and our customers are happy. Now what am I missing? I can't imagine how Mr. Wright lying in a testimony. Isn't it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press. Right! I got it! I'm fine! Time to listen to that testimony again. Okay. Maybe I can do the photo with the cards? How do I present again?
Objection!
This? Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? I'm not sure you follow it. It clearly contradicts the, I thought, you don't sound very sure, Mr. Justice. Objection overruled. Oh, I'm sorry, Justice. I don't think that won me any points with the judge. Okay. You know what, let me ask you about this. That's all it is, a game, and our customers are happy. Wait. Actually, these are chips, right? Isn't that gambling or is it not? Okay, hold up. Let me hold it! So you claim you weren't gambling? That's right, it was simply a game. And you didn't bet any money? Not even a little! The only thing at stake in that game was pride itself. I see, okay. Ho-ho! Well put, Mr. Wright. I got a mind to play a hand of poker myself. Stakes, your fate. Can we get back to the trial now? Okay, I know what it is. There were poker chips. Got it, that was my bad. I was not paying attention. Present.
Objection!
There we go. Yes, slam the table. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. You're sure about that? Wait, no, there were poker chips on the table. Huh? Hey, yo. Is this not gambling? What? Am I just bad at this game? Like, what's going on?
go so well.
Did I do this correctly?
Objection!
Wait, did I? Wait. I know I did the same thing again, but I thought I misclicked. Okay. Wow, I suck at this. Okay, I'm on the wrong. Guys, not me getting stuck on the first thing. Okay.
Hold it!
I already saw that, right? He's a professional. 7 years. Never lost. But doesn't he have more chips on his table? Doesn't it look like we're losing? Can I present that? Can I not present the evidence of him not losing? Can I not click on this to say that this is gambling? I'm not struggling already, no way. Can I only present at these? Wait, hold on.
Hold it!
Can I present when he says it's not gambling? Then can I present this right now? I can't present right now, but it's gambling though. There's no chips. So I can't present when he's explaining. Okay.
Hold it!
Hold up. Is it these? The traveler. The room in the crime scene photo is an attraction? It has quite a history, actually. The Bush Club used to be a gathering spot for the black market types back in the day. Oh, black market? All in the past. Things like the black market are only on Silver Street nowadays. Suffice it to say that there were a lot of deals in there being made under the table. right there in that room. The smoking room, gambling rooms. You know, just looking at this picture makes me feel bad. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a king keeps watching through that small window. Oh, okay. I can practically picture it now. Does it look like it would be good for keeping a lookout, but little else? The room had few other tricks to it. No, it was common knowledge to our regulars. At any rate, they come to play in the poker room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all good, clean fun. Oh, is that what I need to do with this competition you're talking about? I believe the court understands the nature of this game sufficiently. That's right. It was all a simple game after all. Are you sure? Huh? People are not worried over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment the crime occurred, yet you claim no connection to the crime. Now, that's strange. What's strange? I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Okay, Pheonix, for these rules. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense. Ah! I completely let that one slip by. Well, don't despair yet, Justice. Sir, so I wasn't supposed to object? Right. There's something I'd like to make clear, namely your connection to the case at hand, and I'd like to hear from you. That's right, we didn't connect him to the case yet. Sure, why not? I can't believe it's the one thing I didn't press. I had to press that to proceed. Oh my god. Very well. The defendant will amend his testimony. Just one little press, and I've got myself a whole new testimony. Okay? I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon. Hold up. It has its prints!
Objection!
Objection! Yeah, that's right. So, you say you didn't touch the murder weapon? This grape juice bottle? Right? So I said. ... Something the matter, Mr. Justice? Okay, Payne.
Too bad a new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
What's this, Mr. Payne?
I examined the bottle in question, you see, and it was covered with the defendant's fingerprints.
Oh, chatter.
Objection!
No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. Excessive yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case. But what about my cords of steel? And anyway, what's so strange about fingerprints on a bottle in the restaurant? Well, that's true. Fingerprints don't.
Oh, they would have proved a thing if they were normal fingerprints.
Huh?
But fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
That means he held it like that. Upside down. What does that mean?
It means he was holding the bottle inverted. And there can only be one reason for that. Smash!
Oh no.
Yes. To bring someone with a bottle.
What? My vocal. I hate it. Oh my god, I hate this. Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse. Oh, I see no problem, Justice. Huh? The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see. Defendant, can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. For now. Oh? Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case.
I'm sure he's uncooperative because he's hiding something. There must be some reason.
Objection!
Well, Your Honor, it seems you seem to have forgotten something. And what might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Oh yeah, reported? Because in the beginning there was a phone call.
Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright. But still, that...
Really?
Yes, well, according to the case file, the murder was reported near the scene by a call from the defendant's cell phone. Near the scene?
Yeah, so if he did the case, why would he call to report himself, you know?
Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we?
Oh, you didn't show this earlier?
The victim was murdered in a small room in the basement, 2 floors down from the ground level. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in this hallway to go above ground.
Okay.
The call came from the first floor of the restaurant.
I see. And this is the phone that made the call? Wright's phone added to the court record. Okay. Wright's cell phone used by the defendant to notify the police from the restaurant's first floor. Can't even examine it. The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime with Chuck. Yet, he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. And you claim he's being uncooperative? Nice save, Mr. Gavin. I'd better not waste this. I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being.
Toyed? I assure you, no one is more serious about...
What was it that you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment the crime occurred. How could you possibly know this? That's a good question. How indeed? The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness. Oh, why are you bringing this now?
You're as good as they say you are.
So, someone else was in the room the night of the crime, okay? Someone's need to witness the crime. Or did you did? Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready? Very well. The prosecution may call its first witness to the stand. What's going to be more witnesses? Oh my gosh, she's so cute! Look at her!
The witness will state her name and profession.
Oh, hold on a moment. Where's the witness?
I surmise that she has been frightened by the defense's demonic-looking horn.
Oh, you mean his ahoge? Oh. So, I use a little hair gel. Relax, people. Have no fear of any horns pointing in your direction. This court will cut them off. Okay, Judge.
You are sure?
I swear it on my gavel. Please, come out. Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor?
Well, if you're sure it is, okay.
You look so cute. I love it. Now, I'm being prosecuted. What? Is that illegal? Is that allowed? Wait a minute. Would the prosecution care to explain his witnesses paraphernalia?
Yes. She is a professional, Your Honor. These are merely the tools of her trade.
And that would be?
My name is Olga Orly.
Oh, right. This is the Russian Borscht Club, right?
I am employed.
Okay, my Russian accent sucks. So I'll just try something that makes me sound bored. Okay.
I am employed as a waitress in the Borscht Club restaurant.
Then why the camera?
Of course, it is my pride to serve borscht that is naming the restaurant. But I also perform, how is it said? Other service.
Okay, Olga, you perform other service? I take it one of these other services is taking customers' pictures.
Da.
Guys, oh.
Like, for example, this one.
Oh my god, guys, it's study a little Russian and da means yes. Okay, that's why she sings da da. Oh, got more pictures and it's color this time. He has some red handkerchief. Isn't this necklace kind of like Phoenix's necklace? By the piano. That's borscht, okay. Oh my god, these dolls. Yes. Vodka. Yes. That's the defendant.
Indeed, on the night of the murder, man in white hat is the one who has gone kaput.
Oh, he lost? Indeed. That is the victim. I love her outfit. It's so cute. Order. This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop in her laps, right?
It is the same way as they drop cold bowls of borscht on the laps of customers, casually.
Okay, Olga, you're not fired. The court would casually accept this new evidence. Okay. Olga's photo added to the court record.
Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder? I was in the room, the hideout. Like the hideout, we call it.
Haha, hideout. Excuse me, the hideout? Isn't that room over there?
It is the room where the famous gangster, bad guy, was arrested.
Oh my god, yeah, of course he was called Bad Guy. Okay.
Is the room where murder took place. What? Your look of utter surprise. It is lovely. I will post by the courtroom door later for you. Da. Photos will be numbered, and you will write which ones you want the copy of.
So there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. So where was she? Victim Shane Smith, Mr. Wright, and Olga Orley. Our witness, but I don't see her. Mr. Wright isn't the killer. That means she do it, guy. Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about that night's event. Let's hear it, Olga. That fateful night.
That night, customer asked me to deal cards for a game. It was cold. Both players played with hats on.
Oh yeah.
The victim, he plays the whole time with his hands on locket at his neck.
He did have one.
Then, the last hand is done. But something terrible has happened. That man flew at the victim and is strangling him to death.
Oh. Incidentally, who won the game?
Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mr. Smith.
Objection!
That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Wright can't lose. Yeah. Justice? Maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection. But he hasn't lost in 7 years.
Take it from someone, kid. It happened. I didn't lose a case in my first 7 years as a prosecutor either.
Okay, Payne.
Incidentally, I have some evidence here.
You didn't pull this out earlier? Oh.
These are the poker chips that lay at the very moment of the crime.
Okay. Why didn't you pull this out earlier?
The hand and the chips on this side belongs to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith.
Chips, you say?
I mean, yes! Imagine that poker is war. Your hand is their army, and the chips are the spoils.
I know that. After all, in my youth, I was the poker head of courtroom number 3, okay? I think he means poker face. Poker head, what? Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table. Chips photo added to the court record. Yeah, but what do the chips represent, you know? Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness. Alright, let's go. Cross-examination time. That fateful night. Oh, we already did this. Huh. Yeah.
That night, the customer asked me to deal the cards for the game.
Why you didn't ask her? You were dealing cards? Do you do this often?
I am doing this. If customer wishes this, I serve anything. Borscht, cards, more borscht. It is my work.
It's good to hear a place that hasn't forgotten the meaning of service.
Welcome you to Borscht Bowl Club, where borscht is as warm as the waitress.
Okay. Thank you for not handling out flyers during cross-examination. Okay.
It was cold. Both players played with hats on, now?
Let me look at the core record actually. So, his cell phone. No clues here. What is this? Wow, the battery is being held together with a piece of tape. You should just buy a new one. Maybe he can't afford it or he just doesn't care. Are you sure this isn't some evidence? Can't you tape it up? Take it up. Can I not search the history? Seriously? So I can't do a thing with this, okay? Okay. Bottles of grape juice. Yes, he does have a necklace. Where's that picture that Payne had? KKAA 77AA. So he won, right? With this hand at least. Okay.
The victim. He plays whole time with his hands on his locket as he's at his neck.
Hold it!
That's about this locket. His locket?
I believe it was a good luck charm, though. He clicked it many times that he played that night.
That's kinda sus. Cause why would you randomly grip your locket? Like how he's you, I don't know, that's kinda... Yes, he must have felt as though it might carry him to the moon and the stars. Though if it were small enough to fit around his neck, it wouldn't have much lift. The defendant would like a clarification on this locket we're talking about. I mean a pendant with a picture in it, right? Not a rocket? Of course, I knew that. It was probably a pendant shaped like a rocket. That's why she called it that. No, a locket's a locket. Wait, what? Why is it moving on itself? It's considered bad form to poke fun at the hard of hearing for society. Hard of hearing or hard of understanding?
So what happened next? The last hand is done, but something terrible has happened. That man flew at the victim and is strangling him to death.
Hold it!
But the defendant would never do such a thing. Eek! Well, now I can't say I have ever heard of the defense try this tactic. If possible, please refrain from embarrassing me. Still, why would someone do something like this over a game of poker?
Perhaps it is because the defendant has lost the game? Yes, a crushing defeat for a man undefeated. So it always is with men like him. Winners make sore losers. Oh, how the mighty fall.
Go ahead. I believe you know what it is you need to do. Right, sir! Leave it to me! There were only 3 people in the room at the time of the murder. The victim, Shady Smith, Mr. Wright, and... Okay. And Mr. Wright, okay. I got you now, really? Alright. Deal card for game of... Can I press this?
Hold it!
Hats? Yeah. It's already April. How could it be cold?
At Borscht Bowl Club, we have pride on authentic, rustic Russian restaurant theme. Outside, it is city in spring, but inside, it is always as cold as Mother Russia.
No way am I going there.
When it comes to hot borscht, cold is best seasoning, huh?
I mean... I mean, he does seem to have a hat on, I guess. no strangle marks, right? Oh wait, no, strangling him to death? Autopsy report. Death caused by a single bullet to forehead. Yeah. He didn't strangle him.
Objection!
Yeah, object that, Apollo.
Oh, really? Strangled, you say? That's odd. Ah, normal customers only choked on board.
What?
No, I mean this report says that the victim died of a blow to the head. Ah! Mrs. Orley, really now? Did you witness the crime? That's right.
Okay. Look at that bull Catholic technique.
Looking at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything.
Yes, it is the fact that he was hit, Your Honor.
Oh, it's smeared.
Here's a photo we took of the victim with his hat off during our investigation.
Why does he keep showing evidence randomly? Like, why can't he just present it in the beginning? It's smudged. Okay.
Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? His head certainly was hit.
Crime photo 2 add to the court record. Okay. Where's his necklace? It's gone.
But, I have seen it happen. The defendant, he lunged at the victim, his neck. Oh, really, Miss Orley? I think I caught you in your own lie this time. Justice, I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should think this through once more. What do you mean? I found a contradiction. There's one thing in her testimony that troubles me. Very well. It seems we should continue this cross-examination. There's such thing as thinking too much. This horse is dead, and let's stop beating it. There's such a thing as thinking aloud too much, too. Okay, don't be talking out loud, Apollo. Okay, so where is it? I know what to do. He plays full time with hands a locket on his neck. Now, if we look at this picture, let me see. Where's the locket? Where's the locket? I don't see no locket.
Objection!
You know, there was one curious part in her testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. But what does it mean? Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is that you're thinking so intensely about? Recall this testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand on his locket at his neck, I believe she said.
I hope you aren't about to raise an objection to the witness's grammar.
No, but look at this photograph.
Where's the locket? Exactly.
Do you see a locket on the victim's neck?
That's right.
Well done, Justice. I'm impressed. I knew you'd be able to handle this. But what does it mean? If we are to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death. Lockets don't just disappear, Your Honor. It's quite simple when you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off, no? Taken it off. Wait, you don't mean... The defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all. He was taking off his locket. Wouldn't that explain it?
Oh! Ah! Wait, what? Why would Pheonix help him take off the locket?
The defendant, what do you have to say to this? ...
Wait.
Say. Yes?
Is that the same locket he has, or that's a different one?
I just noticed, but... You have something hanging around your neck, don't you? Right.
Oh, you mean this?
Yes, it is a locket with a photograph inside. A photo of my daughter.
What? He has a daughter? Is that why his hat say Pop? Come again? Yo, Pheonix. Is that why he quit being a lawyer?
Mr. Wright, you have a daughter?
We confirmed at the time of the arrest. The picture in the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter.
Whoa, who's a mom? So Mr. Wright has a locket too?
Don't I buy that this is just a coincidence?
Well now, the results of this poker game led to the murder. Perhaps we should hear a bit about the outcome of the game?
Further testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost. Badly.
Mrs. Orley, you will testify to the court about the game played between the defendant and the victim. Okay. Witness testimony. Serious competition.
The game began with 3,500 points in chips for each man. House chip come in two sides, small and large. The one who was winning that, it was the victim. For the last time, the defendant play with all chips on the table and lose.
Wait. Is Pheonix lost?
The moment the loss was decided, the defendant grabs bottle from table and...
Okay. Indeed, looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game. Hold up. I'm gonna look into this really quick, but...
As the court knows, poker is the defendant's life. Failure must have been a bitter pill to swallow.
Coming from you, Payne, huh? How many times have I heard those words? I done it in a fit of anger. Yes, Your Honor, and now I regret it. A common tale, but true. Methinks the judge watches too many old court movies. Right. Mr. Wright said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong. Yeah. Okay, look. 3,500. What if the red is 1,000? So this would be 3,000, 3,000, and these are all hundreds, right? So the words, so one of them must be missing then, because these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the red ones are thousands, and these are hundreds. So actually, he's winning, because he has 4,000. Yeah. So Mr. Wright, Pheonix Wright was actually winning. Let's press on this.
Hold it!
Are those unusual starting points? Were any special rules used?
No, not special. Usual game, usual rules.
If each man began with 300, 500 points, then the total would be,
Exactly 6.
no, 700 points. Please, this isn't calculus. It's not even long division.
House chips come in two sizes.
Hold it!
Are the chips in this photo all the chips that were used?
Of course.
Something's fishy with these chips. Should I press harder? Yeah. Press harder. What do you mean? Maybe you could explain a bit about these chips?
Explain? What is there to be explained?
Poker chips are poker chips. They're not fishing chips, and not a chip off the old block, not a motorcycle. Okay, thanks. Now that I pressed her, I better ask something.
What are these chips worth? Are they dollars or rubles even?
Yet,
Guys, yet means no.
As I've been saying before, it was game, not gambling.
God, perhaps we're capitalists to understand.
You said you filthy merchants. That's what I was saying. 100.
Types so cheap. 100 points and 1,000 points cheap. It is not money, da?
Justice, sir. Don't you find her comment interesting? In more ways than one, sir. I have added to her testimony myself. Well, does the defense want the witness to add her testimony? Yeah, why would not? Yes, I do think that deserves further scrutiny. Added to the testimony. I wish I knew where I was going with this. Well, I do. Very well, witness. If you would be so kind.
Your Honor. One kind of chip worth 100 points. The other kind worth 1,000. 2 kinds in all.
No. It was Pheonix Wright who's winning. Under pressure.
Objection!
You're sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure?
It seems our new attorney is a bit confused. A glance at the pictures enough to tell you who won. Hey, if you're not in kindergarten.
Okay, Payne. For the safety's sakes, could you explain the problem to the court? Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small chips and I see large chips. Tell me, which were worth 1,000 points? The red ones.
Why, the big ones, of course. Duh.
No. Oh, I thought so too. But then the totals won't add up.
The totals?
Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 chip points in chips, and then combined the total value of the chips with 7,000 points. Yes, if my calculations are correct, let's see. 3 plus 1, carry the 5. Okay, Judge, why are you here? They are, Your Honor. Now, look at this photo that allegedly shows all the chips. The big chips are worth 1,000 points and the small chips are worth 100. Yeah, that would be like over 10K. And you had to add them up.
How much is it?
Do it yourself. You aren't in kindergarten, are you? Exactly 10,600 points. The chips don't add up. This clearly contradicts the witness's testimony.
But why? How could this be?
Exactly, Justice. Now that you know the what, you must determine the why. Right. There's only one possible way to explain this contradiction. Chip count was wrong. No, it was right. Starting points are right. It's that the chip's value were flipped, so both were right. Each man began the game with 3,500 points. If all the chips were indeed shown in this photograph, then there could be only one answer. Well, what is it? The value of the chips was the other way around.
What?
You want to know what I think? The small chips were worth 1,000 points, not the big ones.
Madness! Utter madness!
Show me that photograph of the chips again. There are 6 small chips and 10 large chips. Why, that does make 7,000 points when you add them up. Excellent work, Justice. It's almost though you figured it out by yourself. Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it. Was he bringing the fourth wall and quit?
But wait! The value of the chips may be different, but that changes nothing.
Oh, it changes everything because then Pheonix Wright is winning, so he has no motive to kill the victim.
Indeed, the victim did have a larger number of chips still.
Ah!
Exactly. The small chips are 1,000 points and the large chips are 100. Let's do a little math. Add the points up for each side of the table. The victim, Mr. Smith, had 2,900 points and the defendant had 4,100 points. Well, it seems that Mr. Wright was winning that night after all.
That's impossible!
My client had even less reason to kill the victim. Exactly. After all, he was winning. You tell them. Now, Mrs. Orley, you must have known the true value of the chips.
Right, why did she bring it up?
Since you were there at the scene of the crime. Weren't you? Yeah, catch that soon. Order! It appears that our defendant has lost his motive. And now, Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. We must now ask ourselves whether we can trust. Oh, what? Is that Kristoff? Excuse me? What is it, Mrs. Orley? Wait a second.
I did not want to be saying this, but actually, you see, See what, Mrs. Orley? What do we see? In the last hand, there was a cheat.
What? Cheat?
You don't mean a trick.
Wait. Or do you mean a scam? Same. All the same thing.
Yes, there was a cheat in last hand. That is why game ends are cheap as they are.
Great. Just great. First we have lying, now we have cheating. Well, this case certainly has taken a turn for the interesting. Witness, you will please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand. Okay. What is this cheating? Let's hear it.
The last hand. Both men had full house. There is 4 of each card in the deck, from ace to king. If you look at both men's hand, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, the game becomes argument. The defendant's trick was exposed. He took bottle in his hand. Poor Mr. Smith.
Aww. Mrs. Orley, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? Exactly, that's kind of a big detail. I thought I smell a cover up here. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers. A full house is a very high scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience.
That alone is enough to suspect less than scrupulous tactics.
Mr. Gavin?
What's a full house?
Full house, isn't there where like there's 3 of a kind and then 2 of a kind put it together, right?
Lawyers these days, you don't know your poker?
I can't say that bodes well for your case or career. What is this? Some kind of secret poker ring? Justice? You know the terms 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind, yes? Yeah, no problem. 2 cards of the same number makes a pair, and 3 is three makes 3 of a kind. Good. Now picture a hand with 1 pair and 1 3 of a kind. Yeah. That's a full house.
That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it? You can see each player's hand. You can see each player's hand in the photo.
Wow, they both have full houses. Yeah.
Forget. There's an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat!
Okay, that's some bold accusation. The defense may cross-examine the witness. If he did cheat in the last hand, that still leaves one important question. Mr. Wright lost that hand. Who even heard a professional comment losing when they cheat? Exactly. Final hand.
The last hand. Both men had full house.
Okay, hold up. 4 of each card.
There is 4 of each card in deck, from ace to king. If you look at both men's hand, cheat is more obvious. The next moment, the game becomes argument. The defendant's trick was exposed.
Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. How was it clear?
Well, the defendant, he played a 5th ace.
Where? A 5th ace?
I still remember both hands very well.
Wait, what?
Mr. Smith's hand had 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's 2.
Wait, what? That's not what the picture shows. Obviously, cheating with foot. Or perhaps I should say, a hand. Okay, Peyton, get out. Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony without Mr. Payton's check. Right, let's not add that in. Very well. God freaking. The witness will add this detail to her testimony, please.
Mr. Smith's hand was 3 aces and Mr. Wright's 2. It was 5 aces in all.
Now not what the evidence says. Here, he has 2. He has 3 kings. What is she talking? It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken? But my name.
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony. That's the photo of the chips, is it not? Justice, perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend. In other words, use your finger to point out your point. Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo. What particular point contradicts the witness' testimony here? Oh, I have to press on. Mr. Orley, in your testimony, you made the following claim. Right. She said he had 3 aces, but he had 2. Mr. Smith handled 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces.
Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the 3rd ace of the
Objection!
We don't see that either. Take another look at the evidence. As you can see, the defendant only had 2 aces in his hand. Where's his 5th ace? I see cheating, alright. It's going on right here in this courtroom. Oh, you tell them, Apollo. 2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces total. Hardly proof of cheating.
Wait, please. It is true. I have seen it. Duffy Days. There was cheating. I swear to you.
That's odd. She doesn't seem to believe that. She must be lying, yet she's the most sincere I've seen her all day. You're right to trust your instincts. Mr. Gavin? You know what lies in stores for us and the trial ahead. Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion. What might that be, Mr. Gavin? If you don't mind, perhaps we might examine the actual cards. Cards? Mr. Payne?
Yes?
Players' hand that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court. Oh, now you mention this? Very well. The prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim cards or the defendant's cards? If these cards don't prove cheating was going on, nothing will. Now, which of these hands is more suspicious? Well, probably the victim's hand. Because because if Mr. Wright was winning, why would he need to cheat? And why would he cheat and lose? So maybe the victim's hand. Right, and she says it was the victim's hand that had 3 aces, or was it? No, she said, yeah, it was 2 Ks and 3 aces, which is the victim's hand. So maybe we should look at that. It was the victim's hand that changed over the course of the witness's testimony. The defense requests time to examine Mr. Smith's card. Very well, Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well.
Okay, received evidence, victim's hand. Victim Smith's hand was left at the scene, a full house. Well, time's wasting. Get to it, Justice. Yes, sir. Okay, let's see. When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles. So we do see the 2 aces. Try using up-down lever to turn it, and B and M to zoom in and out. That should give you a better perspective on the case. Okay, let's do this. It's okay, I can use my mouse, so... Oh, what is this? Why is this blue? Kinda sus. Yeah, wait. Well, has the defense found anything of relevance? Wait, I did find something out. Right. No, I clicked it. I did. not click it hard enough? Wait, what? There we go, I didn't click hard enough. Your Honor, look at this. One of the victim's cards. The back is a different color.
That's impossible. But I put that card in Wright's hands.
Oh, so she's part of this. She's the Maldice chain. What was that, Mrs. Orley?
No, yet. I mean, I said da.
Yeah, she's unreliable as hell. Your Honor? Mr. God, yes? Tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker? To cheat? I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say. The dealer, yes! Well, she was working with Shady Smith because he was shady. Wait, so you mean this witness, Mrs. Orley, she's a cheater, a professional like wager.
Yeah!
Yeah, that's right. Lose it, Mrs. Orley. Order! Focus, Justice. Time to take advantage of her. Of her mistake, right, Apollo. Your Honor, please recall the testimony we just heard. We're not gonna forget about that, right? Her goal, Mrs. Olga Orley conspired to cheat. Not with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith. Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly. Therefore, it's not hard to imagine an altercation between her and the victim.
What?
Wait, you don't mean the defense isn't accusing the witness, Mrs. Olga Orley, are you? Time for justice! That's right. 3 people in the room at the time of the incident, and Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means. I am. What? Defense accuses the witness, Mrs. Olga Orley, of murder! Oh my gosh, it passed out! Okay, the bull called itself. Oh my god, so so they got in an argument and she killed the victim? Mr. Payne. But how did she overpower him, though? Why would she kill him? Like, did he try to attack her, you know? Mr. Payne, where is your witness, Mrs. Olga Orley?
It appears she has lost, consciousness, Your Honor.
Mr. Justice? Your Honor! It seems that you presented a new possibility to the court when suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith. And that means this court cannot pronounce the verdict for the defendant at this time.
What? Did it! I held out!
I see no point in prolonging this trial this day. The prosecution will need to make further inquiries.
Objection!
What? Pheonix? Mr. Wright? You can't end the trial for your honor. You can't. He has the rights to do that? Pun intended. Not yet.
What nonsense is the defendant spewing now?
Hey, one of the cards a different color back. Don't you wonder what it means?
What are you doing, Mr. Wright? Raising objections right when you're about to get off the hook? Ridiculous!
Mr. Payne, you of all people should know. Mr. Wright has the tablet. For the ridiculous! That's true. Perhaps we should get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the facts about this game that fateful night. Oh, so he's, as was said before, he altered between 2 decks of cards that night.
That was said before.
The 2 cards at the club had different colored backs, blue and red. 1 color per deck. Why use different colored backs? If we use the same color, 2 decks might be getting mixed. True. We used different colors and they still got mixed up. We used the red deck for the last game. I see, but that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you were
using the blue cards. Yeah, me too. Isn't that because that's what Gavin said? I'm sure someone said something about the blue card. Whatever. Oh yeah, they are using red, so how does he say blue? Even more sus. Whatever.
Whatever. In the end, one card was mixing the wrong color, got into the mix.
Yeah, he should have seen the red. Because there's only one blue card.
Which means there was cheating.
Yes, the card was slipped into the deck and seemed to indicate cheating. Yet this card raises two serious questions. Apollo? Yes? Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think. In the last game, when was the card swapped? When? There are three broad possibilities here. It could have swapped before the murder, during the murder, or after the murder. Well, clearly before, right?
Well, yeah, thanks for the news bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course it was
Oh? Oh! Oh! It might be as simple as you think, Mr. Payne, or it might not. No! It was swapped after. Because in the game, she did see the three aces and kings. And for some reason, the murder happened and they swapped out the ace with the king. Which is why it's three kings now and two aces instead of two kings and three aces. Right. This makes sense. I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cards are swapped? When was this card swapped into the deck? Not during the murder, because you can't kill someone, hit someone, and swap cards at the same time. So after the murder. Perhaps it happened after the murder.
What's that? Ridiculous! What's the point of cheating after the hands have been shown? That's silly.
Objection!
Yes, but tell me, how do you swap cards during the game? Oh, it's like silly over an imposter.
Take it from me, son. There's a lot of silly things in the world, very little impossible.
Oh, even when the backs of the cards are a different color? If you pulled that during the game, you'd be caught in no time. That's true, because if you show the back of the hand, right, and the blue would be very obvious. Ah, quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands were shown. After the hand. Oh?
Okay, this is going past silly and straight into crazy. I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game is over?
Maybe it's not for cheating, but a setup?
Who would do that?
Who would do That's one of the mysteries of the world. There's another. Yes, a simple and decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card? Who? The game and the murder is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain alive. That is, the defendant, Pheonix Wright, and a witness, Olga Orley. Okay, so who was it that swapped the red card for blue? Well, it's not Pheonix Wright, right? Who's making that phone call? So it's Olga Orley or someone else? But why would Olga Orley swap it afterwards? Olga Orley would have swapped it with the correct color, right? Because if it's a different color, there's a reason why you would swap it. There's a reason, because you wouldn't want to tamper with... Why was it swapped, first of all, okay? Usually it's because in a murder scenes to cover up evidence. Which usually means the killer did it. So the killer took it to hide it. So they replaced it with a different card. But if it was Olga, why didn't she replace it with a correct color card?
No. Olga was surprised. She really was surprised. Which means someone else must have swapped it. Because to her, it was still 2 Ks and 3 aces. If we were to believe that she actually was surprised. She's like, yeah, I saw 3 aces. So she didn't know it was swapped. Pheonix Wright is making the call, so maybe someone else? Well, who swapped the card wasn't Mr. Wright, of course. And, well, it doesn't seem like it could have been Olga Orly either. But what are you suggesting? That's hardly a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As a defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Mrs. Orly at this point.
Yes, I know, but she was the one who dealt the cards, right? I just can't believe she would make this mistake of swapping the wrong colored card.
Exactly. And if the card was to be swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you would like to share with the court, Mr. Wright? Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking how much fun this all is. Are you sure? Fun?
Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. If the one who swapped the card wasn't the defendant and wasn't Mrs. Orly, then who was it?
A fourth person?
Yeah, that's the question, isn't it?
Precisely. Pheonix, what are you getting at? Huh? I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction. Oh? A new direction? We'll find that indeed after the murder, someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand. That someone made 2 critical mistakes. I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first is swapping the wrong colored card. Because the one who did it, didn't know the 2 colors of cards. The 2 colors of the cards being used. The other mistake was the number of the card. Right. The person replaced the 5th ace with a king. So whoever swapped it wasn't expecting there to be a 5th ace after all. That's true. All they knew was the game had been won with full house. So they picked up a king from the table and swapped it in. Let's see what's possible.
But there's one problem. According to our case record, this person doesn't exist.
Are you sure about that? Not until now, but you have to admit the possibility of a fourth person. No, it's more than a possibility. There was someone else there at the scene of the crime. Pheonix!
What?
I believe the judge spoke truthfully earlier. Crystal, did you say you dined with him at the night of the crime? Where did you dine with him at? You do make trials. Ridiculous, Mr. Wright. This trial has proceeded on one central assumption. Namely, at the time of the incident, there were only 3 people in that room. I believe this new evidence, we say, overturns that assumption. The problem is, you chose to conceal this information from the court. I suppose that is a problem, yes. Court is adjourned for a brief recess. Mr. Gavin, I'll see you in my chambers during this recess. Certainly, Your Honor. Very well. The trial will resume in 20 minutes. April 20th, 11:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3. That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. He suddenly claimed there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. Why is his sweat so shady right now? I can't see his eyes, and that's a shady sweat. I must ask, is it the truth? Well, now, I'd like to think you would know the answer to that. No, Pheonix? What's he insinuating? Ah, being mysterious, are we? Sadly, I've got no time for mysteries. I only ask you to leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome. It's kind of evil. I see you haven't mellowed out one bit, Gustav. Oh, Justice? Yes, sir! The judge has summoned me to his chambers, so carry on without me. What? We're gonna be all alone now? You did well, Apollo. Can I ask you something? Sure. That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright?
You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket? Here, I took a look at it. That's a picture of my daughter in there. What? I want to see? Oh my gosh, she looks so cute. What? I love it. I'm just surprised to hear you had a daughter. How old is she? Most people are. Perhaps you'll meet her one of these days. One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you? What do you think? Huh? You know what happened 7 years ago? What I did. It's not unreasonable for you to think that I might cheat. What's going on? I never, honest, but it is odd. He managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years, so he did cheat? Want to know something? Here's only one game you can be dealt bad cards all night and still win. Poker. Eh? Oh, I see. Oh, he's playing mind games? And that's why he's a mind game master from all his lawyer days? You see, poker is all about reading your opponent. In that way, it is a lot like a court case. Poker. Is it like trial law? Figure out what your opponent is thinking and win. Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds. I think not. Da-da-da? Try as they might to conceal it, everyone makes their true thoughts, reveals their true thoughts in the end. Your body language can become a valuable source of information. You're kidding! That witness, for instance, Mrs. Worley. Right. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Oh! Did you notice? Oh! No. Come on, who noticed that? Oh my god, I want to know people who did notice that. Words, habits, switches, it's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you, so maybe that's something I can get a note for in the future. But I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'd pick up on these signals. I'm sure we will. No, you can do it. Huh? You just don't know it yet. What's he talking about? But you will, soon. Almost forgot. One more thing about this case. You should know I haven't told the truth to anyone.
What? I knew it!
I have my reasons, of course, and all shall be revealed. And Apollo, I need you to be there, defending me. I need your power. My, power? I had no idea my court steel were that special. It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. Oh boy. To be continued. What? Yeah, I want to say my current progress. Continue to the next chapter. Let me think. Okay, you know what, guys? Maybe it's best that I actually continue this in the next video, just so I let my voice rest and don't strain it further. But yeah, oh my god, this is my first time actually playing the game, so I'm starting to like learn the mechanics and everything. Like at first I had trouble with understanding like the press and everything, but I like how this case is going so far. I mean, everything has been straightforward, nothing too like crazy, so I'm excited to go in the next part because it does like things are amping up and getting more exciting. So yeah, I will finish this next time and I will catch you on the next episode. Bye.